Hey again. This is a video to review Oh Lord, I Want Two Wings, which is on page 21 of your book. And we started this song last week in class, but I'm going to go through it again. We'll talk about some technical things, then I'm going to play the A part for you to play along with, and then I'll play the B part for you to play along with. And then you can try playing the other part over my recordings as a duet. So this is an F major. Again, we're going to have low twos on our D string, A string, and E string too. And we're going to have low one on the A string and E string, but so F natural, B flat, and then we're going to have E natural, high one, normal one under tape on the D string. So if you haven't already, go through the B part, which is a little easier, as slow as you need to play all the notes. So you would start like F, C, F, C. Take your time and do that. And when you're comfortable with the B part, do the exact same thing with the A part. So your goal is to be fluent with the notes, and then we'll talk about the rhythm. So go ahead and do that. Take as much time as you need. Okay, so we're going to start with the A part, and it starts with a pickup, which is a partial measure. So our time signature is 4/4, 4 beats of quarter notes. But that first measure only has 3/8 notes, so it's what we call a pickup. So when I count it off, I'm going to count 1 and 2 and 3, play, play, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So if I'm counting eighth notes for a count-off measure, I'm only going to play the last 3. The first technical thing in the A line is that the first 2 notes of the first full measure are low F on the D string and then high F natural on the E string. So you have to cross 2 strings and get your first finger tucked behind to get to that low one on the E. So practice that so doesn't sound like. You want to stop for a minute, cross your string, place your finger, and then play. The next thing to watch out for in both lines, A and B, is that we have what are called ties. So you'll see some slur marks in this song, but a bunch of them are from 2 notes that are the same. So if you look at the second full measure of the A part, there's a tie between 2 of the A eighth notes. So I'm going to play that measure without the tie, without any, just looking at the notes themselves. So, ready, go. So with the tie, I'm going to tie those 2 eighth notes in the middle together, and it's going to sound like a quarter note. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll notice it tells you to use an up bow on the next note on the C natural. So I'm already going up, so I'm just going to keep going up. Stop my bow and keep going. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in the last measure of that line, you're going to use the same bowing pattern, just with different notes. And on line A and measure 6, it's almost the same bowing pattern, but there's an 8th rest. So it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3, rest, 4 and. So 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2 and 3, rest, 4 and. So that rest is just on the and of 3. We also have a tie in the B part if you're just working on the B part, the bottom line. So on the last two measures of the bottom line, starting from that low C natural, I'm going to play the last two measures without any slurs or ties. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. But the C natural and D eighth notes are slurred, and that F eighth note is tied to the half note in the next measure. So I'm going to play it with the slur and the tie. Again, I'll do it while counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. So now I'm going to play the A part. I'm just going to play it through once. And then in time, I'm going to go play the B part, because if you look at your music, it says switch parts on repeat. So once I finish the A part, feel free to pause this and go back to where I started and play along. Same thing with my B part, and then you can try playing along with me the whole thing. And then if you really got that, you can try playing the opposite part as me. And remember, anytime you're playing the A part, when we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you play on the and of 3. So that would be what we call the offbeat of 3. So here we go. I'll count one full measure before the line A, and then I'll count my partial measure and come in with part A. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Rest. 4 and 1 and 1, 2, 3. B part. I'll do it one more time without counting. And if you're playing the B part and you're having trouble keeping track of your repeating bass line there, that's kind of what we would call a bass line, going between two notes over and over. You could put a number, like you could write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 7 to say how many times you go from your F natural to your C. But it's also good practice to read music, to just read it all the way through. Okay. 1. I'm going to play it both parts through again without counting. 1, 2,